Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is a mystery candle wax reading. And yeah, let's look into what messages you're meant to hear, my dear, today, what we have for you. Now, as always, I have three piles you can choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is going to be pile 3. Pile 1 is the Fool card, pile 2 is the Strength card, and pile 3 is the Chariot card. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages do we have for you for today? What do you need to know, my dear? Now, as always, I meditated for you guys, and I would like to start straight away with your reading. So let me light up your candle. For my beautiful pile 1, as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. For my beautiful pile 1, a mystery candle wax reading. What is it that you need to know for today? Let's see, let's see. Okay. I heard life going smoothly. Let me see. Okay. All right. The first thing, my dear, I'm being shown here that I should share with you is, and let me tell you right from the beginning, I feel like your spirit guides are present. I feel like your spirit guides are heavily influencing this reading, just for you to know. It could be significant for someone to know that. First of all, let me start with this. I really feel like one thing that is coming through is I'm hearing you are gonna get your balance back. Now, I feel like for a very long time, you could have struggled with a balanced life. Trying to maintain a balanced life or having a balanced life. Maybe you feel like your life has been feeling very one-dimensional or extreme, you know, one way or another, but it was not really, I'm hearing, supportive when it comes to your peace and when it comes to your own balance even. And what I'm being shown is it is very important for you to prioritize this balance for you because, okay, I feel like it could be connected to multiple areas of our life, but it is actually all of it, you know? For example, if we don't have balance in one area of our life, it will show itself in another as well, right? So for example, if there is a person who feels stressed out about, let's just say, their work, and they're worrying a lot about it and it's in their mind, well, it may make them sleep, less or badly, right? And then the next day they will wake up less energized, maybe less capable of performing, less well. It could influence their relationship. It could influence their job, right? Because they're not coming through with the best possible conditions because their sleep is getting worse. Like everything is connected, right? When one thing is lacking balance or we're struggling with it, it will also show itself in other areas. And what I'm seeing here coming through, it is interesting because I told you guys that I'm getting a message from your spirit guides that they're telling you that it's very important at this time in your life specifically to see how you can feel more balanced, how you can show up for yourself more in a way that feels harmonizing internally for you. And at the same time, what I'm getting is the energies, your spirit guides, they're actually supporting you with that. Whether you know it or not, my dear, I actually see that on a daily basis. You're being sent a lot of good energy from them, a lot of positive energy, a lot of love energy. And it's kind of like they want to help you raise your vibration because of course our vibration, our frequency also influences the kind of life we're living, right? How we show up, how we feel, how we think. It is all vibration when it comes to like an emotion, a feeling is a vibration, and a thought is a vibration. Excuse me, I can't talk. And a thought is a vibration as well, right? So I really see you being supported here because your spirit guides see that for a very long time you have not had this balance in your life, and it led to heartbreak, it led to confusion, and even feeling stagnant in your life. And this is not where your spirit guides want you to be. This is not how they want to see you. They want to see you energized, they want to see you having a great relationship towards yourself and your environment and feeling safe. I'm hearing most importantly feeling safe as well. So this is definitely a invitation for you here to, I'm hearing, incorporate more things into your life that make you feel more centered and more balanced. So for example, let's just say some of you guys, you are working or you're studying something that is very mind driven. One thing to do to maybe balance this out could be to, in your free time, emerge into things that are very creative, right? To also bring your creativity out. Or if you're someone who has a very busy work, I mean, of course, make sure that you also rest well, right? Because there is always the risk of burning out, right? So, what I'm seeing here, your future, I was about to say your future self for some reason. This is interesting. But what I'm seeing here coming through for you guys is this is all about your well being. This is all about them wanting the best for you. And I feel like your well being, balance in particular, should be your highest priority in this moment, or one of the highest priorities in your life. Or at least this is what your spirit guides are trying to share with you. Maybe you guys recently went through something that even brought you out of a certain balance, or made you go through a tough period or a confusing period in your life. And of course, not for everyone, maybe for some of you guys. And yeah, it kind of makes you desire peace and balance even more. And one thing that I'm seeing here, by the way, is another thing that your spirit guides are sharing with me, surround yourself with people who lift you up. This is very, very important. Now, I feel like for some of you guys, this may be difficult time that you went through could also be connected to negative or toxic people. So it's very important for you to, I'm seeing, connect with those who actually lift you up rather than put you down. And your spirit guides are showing me that. They're showing me that you being in the presence of loving people, of kind people, of supporting people, it's going to be so healing for you in your journey. And it's going to be so peaceful for you to maintain your balance back, to get it back and really center, like being centered in it. So this is something that your spirit guides are expressing very much here, to make sure that the energies you surround yourself with, it's not just something random, but something you put a lot of thought into. Because of course, right, the kind of people we surround ourselves with, they shape us, they shape our life, they shape our decision makings, how we feel towards ourselves and others. And very often we don't really question it, we just accept anyone who's coming towards us, and we don't really think about it. But it's so important for you to look at who it is around you that is good for you, and who it is actually around you that you feel like brings you out of this good state and actually makes you feel very bad about yourself. And I really feel like at this time in your life, whenever you're watching this reading, one thing which is very important for you, my dear Pal One, is to make sure that you surround yourself with high vibrational energy. For some of you guys, it could also be the case that there is a need for like going slower. Maybe you have been pretty busy and active recently, and they want to encourage you perhaps to take things more slow, or making sure you take enough rest. Okay, if there is one message that you have to listen to, it is definitely that. Make sure you sleep enough, make sure you're resting enough, because this also influences, right, how balanced out we feel. And this is definitely another message I'm receiving here for you. I'm hearing it will get better. Whoever needs to hear that, it will get better. Things will get easier. That's what I'm hearing as well. Yeah, this is all I have for you guys for today. I really feel like, my dear Pal One, your spirit guides, the energy they were carrying today was a very I'm literally receiving a message right now. 1 second. Yeah, you know what I heard? I heard that we are there always. This is so interesting. I was about to end the candle wax reading, but then I got a thought coming up, and I received a message. And there is one more thing I need to share with you guys that your spirit guides are telling me to share. So I heard we're gonna be there all the way. So I really feel like, my dear, one thing you should know, and why they're sharing this with you, is sometimes life may feel a little bit lonely, or we may feel like, okay, we're not really that supported, or we don't really have that kind of support that we wish we had. But your spirit guides, as a final message, really want me to share with you that they're there. They're supporting you. even if you don't see them, even if it's not in your face, but know that they have been there all the way. They have been there every step of the way, and they're always here to support you. They're always here to guide you. You can always count on their help, and you can always count on their support. Okay, this is very, very dear to your spirit guides for me to share with you. So, my dear pal one, this is really everything I get now. So, if you would like, my dear, to claim this reading, let's go with a candle emoji. Drop a candle emoji, my dear, in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy. And my dear, as always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pile one, take care, my dear. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages do we have for you today in your mystery candle wax reading. Now, as always, my dear, I meditated for you guys, and there's one thing I would like to share about that as well, which is I felt very, very strongly during the meditation that your spirit guides, their energy, their presence, and I had the same energy happening in Pal 1 as well. Their spirit guides also came through with messages. So this is all about a mystery reading. I want to open the space for whatever, is for you, and for you just the same way as for Pal 1, your spirit guides are influencing this energy and the messages. So this is just something I want to share here because I got it coming through in the meditation. So yeah, just for you to know. Now, my dear, I have your candle right here. So let me light it up for you guys for my beautiful pile 2. Now, my dear, as always, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys for my beautiful pile 2. What messages do we have for you today? What do you need to know? Let's see, let's see. Okay, the first thing that I should share with you, this is exactly how it came through. Just because it doesn't look like it is going anywhere, that doesn't mean that it's not actually taking you forward. Now, what do I mean by that? I feel like your spirit guides want you to know one thing. They're not sharing with me yet what area of your life this is connected to. Maybe it is just generally speaking about your life, but maybe some of you guys, you are going about your life or about an area of your life. You're putting a lot of effort into it. You're trying really hard to, come closer to that goal or to that thing that you want in this area. But maybe you feel like it is not going anywhere, or it's not bringing forward the kind of results you would like, or things you would like to happen. And your spirit guides are telling you, even though the things you want have not, I'm hearing manifested, so that's interesting, have not manifested or come towards you, that doesn't mean you're not any closer to it, I feel like you're getting closer. I'm hearing day by day to this thing that you really, really want. And I talked about the manifestation, right? So I really feel like this could be a manifestation. Maybe some of you guys are trying to manifest something in your career, in your love life, in your I'm hearing also personal life, maybe some kind of change or transformation, and you could be working hard towards it. You could be visualizing it, and I'm hearing putting a lot of focus into it, but maybe it hasn't come forward yet the way you would like to. So you feel like it is not going anywhere, it is not happening for you. But know that even though it is not maybe right now exactly how you want it to be, that doesn't mean energetically you're not closer to it. So you are getting closer to it. In fact, I am seeing it in your energy field. I'm seeing it in your energy. So it is, you are attracting it. So this is a very positive thing that your spirit guides are sharing with me here. But what's important for them is for you not to get discouraged. Because sometimes when we don't see the kind of results we're trying to achieve, we may think how like all our efforts are like for nothing, right? But no, your efforts are, I'm hearing, are greatly. One second. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sometimes I'm talking and I'm literally getting messages coming through, and I have to stop for a second. Yeah, okay. So let me go back to what I was saying. So what I got was your efforts are they're not for nothing, you know? The things you're doing, the things you are putting your energy into is something which is worth it, and the results are worth it. So another thing I would like to mention here is there is a spirit guide coming through for you in particular, and I don't know why I feel like saying this. It could be significant to someone, but this spirit guide of you has a masculine energy. So maybe someone needs to hear that, but you have a spirit guide who is influencing especially this energy, this reading today, and they're definitely coming forward with the masculine energy here. So there could be someone who's more so in their divine masculine, for example, but this is something I'm getting here. So this is interesting. Okay, your spirit guides, my dear, want you to know that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. Maybe someone really needs to hear this today, but they want you to know how much they love and care for you. Maybe someone clicked on this video needing to hear some nurturing and caring messages. So know that your spirit guides have a lot of love for you. Your spirit guides care about you so, so deeply. And wow, you guys, it was almost like when I received this message, which was all about me sharing with you guys how much they love you, it was almost like a door opened up and I got like so much love flowing through that door for you. And it's such a shame that you guys cannot feel it firsthand like how I have, just because it's all for you, you know? All this love, all this care, all this nurturing energy, it is just for you. And I really hope that you can feel it. Know, my dear, know that you truly have such a wonderful support system at your side, and that they are, they're so gentle, you know? Their energy is very gentle. And I don't know why I feel like saying so much about your spirit guides today, kind of like expressing to you how they feel. I talked about the fact that I'm getting some masculine energy coming through, but at the same time, another thing that I feel like is coming through, very old energy. Like, these could be old souls. These could be spirits that you have been connected to for a very, very long time. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, okay? This is what I'm getting. If, of course, you believe in past lives, but this is very strongly coming through here. I'm hearing you're moving towards the right direction. Yeah, and I'm hearing once again, not everything is as it seems. So I feel like it is connected to the message I shared with you guys in the beginning. Even if you don't see the results that you actually would like to have, that doesn't mean they're not there or they're not coming closer towards you. In fact, I feel like there is a lot you don't see right now, my dear pal, too. There is a lot you're not aware of when it comes to your future, when it comes to where you're heading towards. Your manifestations, in particular, are coming through once again. You're not even aware of how much you're capable of manifesting in your life, how much you're capable of changing and transforming your life into what it is that you truly want. And I do feel like this reading sounds a little bit, I would say, motivating. It's kind of like your spirit guides are trying to motivate you a little bit when it comes to wanting more, maybe even raising your standards, or seeing that you are capable of so much more. If, of course, this is something you want, you are capable of manifesting so many more things than you think, and they want to share this with you. Maybe you sometimes play your abilities down or your skills down, and you think, well, I don't really have a lot of say, or I don't really have a lot of power when it comes to certain things in my life. And your spirit guides definitely want to encourage you to understand that the power lays within you. I know it sounds like very cliche, but this is exactly how it's coming through. You have, like, you are the main person, you are this main character, and it is your life, and you have the most power here. I'm hearing life is so magical, but you don't see it, or maybe you don't see it to the extent that it could be. Sometimes we may put ourselves in a little box, not because we necessarily do it on purpose, but because maybe life has taught us to do that, or maybe people's opinion, what we have learned, it has put us in this little box that we're voluntary in, because we think we can't get a bigger box than this. We think that this is all we can have. But your spirit guides are coming through, sharing that this little box that you're in, it is not even half the things that you could experience have. It's kind of like, okay, it reminds me a little bit of the comfort zone, to be honest. Sometimes when we are in our comfort zone, we don't step up, or we don't, not step up, but we don't leave it to maybe see what's out there. I always say this. Whenever I think about the comfort zone, I think about a quote that I once read. I'm not quite sure whether it's whether it goes exactly like that, but it was basically about life happens when you step out of your comfort zone. And there is so much truth to it. And I really feel like you're being encouraged here to look at life from a bigger perspective, look at yourself from a more empowering perspective as well. Because if there is one energy or one word that that is coming through for you guys, it is definitely potential. You have so much potential, my dear. And yes, I mean, at the end of the day, it is your decision whether you want to step out of this box or out of this comfort zone or not. You have free will. You decide for yourself, you decide for your life. But I'm just the messenger here, and what I'm being shown from your spirit guides is there is a very bright future in front of you. But it's very important for you to see that you deserve so much more and you're capable of so much more. Okay? It's kind of like you have been going through life to some extent with your wings closed. But once you understand that you have wings and that you can fly, there is no limit there. And this is kind of I guess it's a great way to express what is coming through. Your spirit guides want you to become aware of how wonderful you really are, how capable you really are. Well, this is a very sweet, very, very sweet reading. It honestly warmed my heart. I don't know about you guys, but you have very sweet spirit guides, pal, too. Let me tell you that. My dear pal 2, this is all I have for you guys for today. If you would like, my dear, to claim this energy, let's go with a lion emoji. Drop a lion emoji in the comment section below. As always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my dear. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages do we have for you for today? What do you need to know? Now, my dear, I have meditated for you guys, and there's one thing I would like to say. I really feel like in your meditation, something very good is coming towards you. Like when I was meditating, I got to this, like all of a sudden, I got a burst of energy, very positive energy, very exciting energy coming my way. And it felt so fulfilling. It felt so, there is no other way. It felt so beautiful. Okay, I feel like beautiful is such a wonderful word. It felt like someone who is truly happy and truly fulfilled with where their life is heading towards or how they're living their life. So I don't know yet how this is connected to the reading. We're gonna see, but this is something I felt so strongly to share with you guys even before starting the reading, because it was truly a very special energy, and yeah, it made me even happy, you know. Even it was not my energy, it was directed for you, but still it had a very positive effect even on me. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. But let's continue now. As always, I have your candle right here, so let's start. So let's see, for my beautiful pile 3. As always, my dear, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. Although I definitely am already connected here, but let's see for my beautiful pile 3. What do you need to know? Okay, the first message, my dear, I am receiving is it came through exactly like that. I heard protect yourself. So someone needs to protect themselves more. It could be energetically speaking, it could be your space, even yourself, protecting yourself more from people, from energies, from circumstances. Maybe make sure that your boundaries are firm and your boundaries are not being crossed. Okay, so this is very, very important here. Make sure to say no where you have to. Make sure that you don't drain yourself. Make sure that other people don't drain you. But there is a very important protection energy coming through so far that is very dear, is very important. My dear pal 3, I feel like you are either in the process or you could step into that, but I feel like you are in a very transformative time in your life. So it's either you already stepped into it or maybe you're about to step into it and you're not aware of it yet. But your life, I'm hearing you need change. It is a part of your journey. There is this need of something transforming into your life. Could even be yourself. Maybe some of you guys, you're trying to level up, or some of you guys trying to improve your life. You're trying to create a life, transform your life into a much more enjoyable and much more, I'm hearing, fulfilling life. And what I'm seeing is that a big part of it is a transformation, which of course makes a lot of sense. I mean, if we want to level up or if we want to take our life to the next level, of course we need to change, or there has to be a change or transformation, because old habits, old decisions, old things cannot create something new. So there needs to be a shift, and I see that in your energy. So I know sometimes when people hear change or transformation, it can be something very intimidating, or even something, I would say, a little bit doubtful, because change is something that not everyone welcomes with open arms, right? Because changes may make us even feel a little bit insecure, because they may like we don't know really where it may lead, or there's something like unknown attached to it, as I always like to say, right? But I really want you to know that this change, this transformation is a very, very positive one. In fact, you guys, do you remember in the beginning of the reading, even before the candle wax reading, when I was speaking about this energy that I received during the meditation? If you remember, it was this very positive and fulfilling energy that someone was carrying. And I really feel like this is you. I feel like this is you after the transformation. This transformation could be all about you and your greatest version. Some of you guys may try to level up, or you may try to improve your life one way or another, and it's definitely taking you towards a much more uplifting and I'm also hearing aligned, okay? An aligned life, or a life that resonates with you very deeply, a life that is purposeful. It also has something to do with you. For some of you guys, this transformation could also be on you. Maybe some of you guys are trying to physically level up or transform, whatever this may mean for you, or maybe even internally, mentally, emotionally, if it's not connected to maybe an external thing that you're trying to change or level up about your life. However, it could apply to you. The important thing here is it's going to move you towards a much more fulfilling you. And this greatest version of you is definitely coming forward. Okay, look at the Chariot card. You're the only pile today that I felt like doing this, but I really feel like I need to, for a second, say something about this card. I chose every card today very randomly. But with this Chariot card being here, I really feel like this is you. Now, this is not gender specific, this is just an illustration. But you can see this person, they're the champion. I mean, the Chariot card is literally the champion archetype card. And this is you, in your power. This is you being empowered and being embodied as your greatest version. I'm even hearing wow. I'm even hearing no one can take this away from you. Pile 3. This is the version of you that you are transforming into. This is who you are becoming. And I feel like this reading today, it's all about being open to transformation. It's all about being open to change. Because we can sometimes be a little bit closed off when it comes to allowing the universe, allowing our spirit guides, allowing the energies to support us through certain processes. Because, as I said, right, we may be a little bit rejectful regarding changes, regarding transformation, that we don't really know how to deal with it. And I really feel like this is them trying to calm you down or trying to make you see that there is a great future ahead of you and that you are moving towards your greatest version. And that's actually a very, very positive thing to get, honestly, in a reading. And as I always say, whenever I mention the greatest version, it can look very, very individually, right? I mean, my greatest version is probably very, very different from yours and from another person, right? And that's good because it's a very personal thing. And I don't know why I heard you're glowing. So someone could maybe even have some kind of a glow up, or maybe someone is gonna glow much more, be much more vibrant after this process. But know that the universe is creating something very beautiful for you. And not only that, but you're also stepping into it. It is not only the universe, you are co-creating this. Well, this has to be my favorite reading today for sure, because I see this being something very major. And this is so beautiful, my dear, because sometimes we may, fall down and we may think, okay, we're never gonna get up again, or we can never, go to how it used to be, or we can never get better. But this is not your life getting better. This is your life getting the best it has ever been. And yeah, definitely something exciting to look forward to. I mean, the reading, the energy in the beginning during the meditation makes so much sense. I really feel like, my dear, this is the energy you're going through. Excuse me, you're stepping into. This is the energy that is waiting for you after this transformation. You guys may know I sometimes like to take certain cards in the tarot to, explain like an energy or explain a message that I'm receiving. And the best way to explain this message is the Ten of Cups. If this reading had to go through, or I had to, I would say, give a card to, I would give it the Ten of Cups, because this is the end result. This is the end result of this transformation I've been talking about. But it's very important for you to be open to this, because if you're resisting the transformation, you can't bring any change into your life. If you're holding on very tightly to the old, you can't create space for the new. So this could be important for someone, okay? And for some of you guys, I feel like there is a lot of detoxing that is coming towards you. Detoxing, maybe literally, okay? Some of you guys may want to detox your body somehow. I'm also hearing, though, your mind. Maybe you're gonna look at or look into what is not good for you, that you may sometimes consume, whether it's online or offline. And I see you're gonna get much more mindful. I remember I once had a reading which was a little bit similar to this. Maybe you saw this other reading. I don't know when. I don't know what kind of reading it was, but it is very similar. Like, I remember. Yeah. So yeah, decluttering, detoxing is definitely also part of the journey. It is a part of the transformation. And if you remember in the beginning, I talked about boundaries, or protecting yourself, I think it was. So the protection, okay, can also be a part of this detoxing, keeping what is not good for you away, right? Keeping the negativity away, protecting yourself from negativity, that can also be an expression of that. My dear pal 3, this is all I have for you guys for today. I'm not receiving anything else. So this reading was definitely a very, very special one. And I hope that whoever this was meant to, you received the messages that are for you today. Now, my dear, if you would like to claim this reading, let's go with a horse emoji. Drop a horse emoji in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy. And as always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pile 3. Take care, my dear.